As usual, yeah, act normal. Okay, so the first one we did was full powered, rapid fire, 3 straight leads, okay? The idea is to work on the combination, but without going too fast where you start tightening up and doing this. Okay, that's not a straight lead. Now that we're doing the same thing, 3 powerful straight leads, but with the broken rhythm, which should be easier because it's actually hardest to do the 3 in a row. So, right, or slip off the line. So the idea is just working it from different angles, trying to make yourself feel more like a fighter, and applying something that you're going to use over and over and over again if you're a JKD guy. Okay, the leading combination. Okay, go.
Do it. Oh, Melvin.
No, just keep going. Oh yeah, switch it over.
Switch over.
That was the alarm, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's not break time. Ready?
Go.
Come on.
Elbow down, use the hip. Use the hip, use the hip, use the hip. Not a jab.
Elbow in.
Yeah, elbow in, it's not a jab. Straight lead.
Not a jab, it's a straight lead.
Yes, you do. We don't know the meaning of the word jab. Oh, wait. Make it up. Use the hip. Nice.
What the heck?
I like to hit 1 or 2 and then offline the boom, and then coming off the blade. Back. I win. Nonsense. There's no winners.
Hey, Tim,
Right.
you want to talk about the camera?
I have to wait till we talk about that.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to remind people that we are doing a seminar, probably be it'll be my last official seminar in the U.S. at Park Karate in Roselle Park, New Jersey, September 10th and 11th. So the information's on all of our Facebook pages. All right?
Yes, sir.
Speaking of that, why don't you grab that focus that you're using? Mick Thornton, to promote the thing, a few years ago I did a little workshop there, a seminar for him in Philly, and what he shows on the video is me just doing an explanation of how you use a straight lead punch as a stop hit. And the idea is that if somebody comes up to you, and of course every time you put something on the internet, some guy thinks this is the only thing you know is all that you do. And they go, well, why didn't you angle? Well, because I wasn't teaching angling, I was teaching the straight lead punch. You know what I mean? Okay. Angling is good, and we teach a lot of angling, but in certain situations, there's a table here and there's something there, now you can't angle. So I was just doing a simple thing and just a straight lead punch. So the idea was, somebody comes up to you and you go, wait, I'll talk to you, but just stay right there, don't come any closer. So if he comes closer, I consider that an attack. Okay. So the other guy said we weren't in a stance. So here's your idea. This guy comes up, you just stay there. I mean, come on. Is that stupid or what? Why'd you get a damn stance? You don't give a guy an information. So the idea, well, you're just standing here, all of a sudden the guy steps forward. Now we had this glove in the drill where Jeremy's going to work with you, is coming like this at your head. What that simulates is his head coming at me. So if I'm like this and Jeremy steps forward, there's a straight lead punch. Okay? Then the guy said, well, it makes so much noise because the thing's moving into it. The point of it, it adds more power because you're doing this. You're not doing that, you're doing this. So the thing is, I'm just like this casual. He steps forward, boom. There's a straight lead punch right to the snot locker. Okay? Now I'm in a damn stance. But I'm not going to be in a stance to start the thing off with. So the drill is, he comes forward, and there it is. Okay? And then recover. That's the thing we don't do enough of is recovery. In other words, you go like this, then you pose. No, go like this, and then assess the situation. All right? Jeremy,
Yes, sir. Okay. So, grab the partner, grab the gloves. Good. So, here's what's happening. One more time, guys. You're in your lead. Okay, I want you to move your body. Okay, keep the pad here. Don't walk in and then accelerate the pad. You're going to mess the guy's hand up. Move in like the guy's attacking. Okay, I'm stepping with my body. There you go. Good. You see? And if he's not able to straighten his arm out properly, that means he's jamming up. His timing's off. Okay, that's part of what we're working. Make sure you can hit it, and then he's recovering off the line or back or whatever. Less back than off the line is better than what you did. It's good. Okay, stepping in. Okay, go.
We starting off in stance, or we just starting off regular?
No, don't start off in a stance.
He was just teasing you guys. So yeah, let's do it again. Watch.
He just relaxed.
He's just going to step back with his left leg.
He's not giving him any information.
Okay. Got it?
Now, it could be he steps forward with that leg, depending on the distance. It could be that you just replace. It could be a step back. It could be a step forward. All right, just depends on the relationship between the focus glove, his head, and your fist.
Okay. Make sure, guys, that the pad is flat for this drill. I mean, I know it's in a fight that you can't predict the surface, but let's try not to injure each other in the meantime.
Yes, sir.
Straight in. Oh. Here's this. All right. Here we go.
Is that on our Facebook page right now?
Check yours.
Who'd be in the stance? Who'd be in the stance right now?
Oh, that works. Very easy.
What's wrong? What's going on? I want this stuff.
20 seconds.
Oh, my God.
You guys think you could actually work for 15 minutes?
Other part of their body that was just
Right, so this is actually ready to do what I'm trying to work on. All the time you just like a sidekick for this.
You don't think about that.
Very. Remind me when I do that.
I love you, baby.
But you got a bunch of patients asking for you by name.
Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Get that out. Live streaming, can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, G, switch it over. Kobo.
Is good, especially when operating.
Good fun to meet you.
They can't get it out. They gotta slow it down.
Okay, switch it over. You got 30 seconds.
Yes, Sifu.
Catch your breath.
Yes, Sifu.
Huh?
30 seconds to switch it over.
How's it doing?
Switch it over.
Is it disconnected at all?
Nope.
It's live?
Yeah.
So,
Not on anything.
Or,
Not on Tim Tackett. It's not on my.
Look on mine. Look on mine. I invited you to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just look on your face.
Yeah.
okay. You ready?
Yes, Sifu.
Okay, remember guys, keep the pad locked here, move the body. Because if I do this, and he's going to hyperextend his arm, work on fainting and all that stuff later on. Okay? You ready? Go! I just don't have the time. Time is it? Yeah, you gotta hit him no matter what they say. My dog, I have candy. And you always fall. Since we're in the yellow.
Higher.
JKD Gold.
Bring it back too, right?
You're doing pretty good with it. Just down here to that. Sure. Oh, yeah. You just he's standing naturally. You just step in, get that lock, and just step in, go and intercept you. Step in like with a big one.
There you go. So much quicker. There we go. So much quicker.
A little higher in front.
Moving forward to you. Up and out.
Cheater.
What'd you say?
Cheater.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Jeremy, where are you going to be on the 10th?
The 10th, I'm going to be in New Jersey.
What are you going to teach?
Well, it's a secret for most, but the people that show up will learn the science of sparring, basics to the advanced. Written up in an article by Mike Blesh long ago. Stolen straight from that article. And we're going to go through, and I got to check and see if people have been working their basics. We won't have to go over the basics again, but we're going to start to talk about basically also the science of power and a bunch of other stuff. But sometimes it depends on if people have been practicing. We try to do advanced stuff and haven't done anything since last year. It's hard. You can show it to them, but...
Who all will be there? Tackett.
Tim Tackett, Sifu Dennis Blue, Jeremy Lynch, and even Vince Ramundi.
And Mick.
Mick will be there as well, but I hear that he doesn't want to travel all the way over there. No, he's from Philly. He'll be there. He's hosting it, in fact. But it should be a great event. In fact, well, yeah, I already said I was going to be there. Alex, however,
What? Will not be there.
he says he's already learned all he needs to.
Oh yeah, because you don't have.
I did?
Yes, no. Didn't you hear me? Whatever you say, you shouldn't be moving forward, though, right?
No.
No, it's just, well, you take a step this way, but it's mostly stepping back. It's like, the guy's rushing, you're just standing there like, dude.
Oh, he's.
And you're just like, I don't want anything. And then, if your hands are like here, and I lunge, look, it'll just be it. So there's no time to really push up into it. So
Yes, you should.
you've got 10 seconds. As well as timing. Why would you stop?
Why are you?
Move back.
go.
Okay, G. Switch over. We need 2 focus gloves for this one, guys. 2 focus gloves. We're running in. Wow. Yeah. Okay, we need to get through these. Okay, now here's the thing about working speed drills. Some of the drills we've done in the past don't really focus on power. All of the ones we're doing tonight are still focusing on power. Okay, which is the hardest. But you guys are mostly advanced guys here, at least semi-advanced, or at least don't mind getting beat up, which is
That's me.
that's in my book. Okay, so I want to see now. We've been working cross, hook, cross, or hook, cross. Right. What I want to work tonight is the lead straight to the cross to the hook. Okay, the lead straight, rear straight, hook for JKD terminology, right? Here's the thing though. If you haven't learned these punches well, the way JKD guys do them, you're going to need to slow down. Bring it a little bit away from your face because I don't know how good my aim's going to be with my shoulder all tweaky. But the idea with the lead straight to the rear straight, it's really easy to start thinking elbows up. And none of that's right. You know, and if I see that, I'm going to have to say something to myself in the dark and cry. Okay, so what I want to see this is an entrance. It's still power. Boom. The rear straight is still power. That means you're dropping your weight on the lead leg and you're rotating your body into it. Then the hook is coming right off of your lead leg. You're just shooting off the ground and rotating from the hip. And then everything is still tight at the end. As hard as I'm rotating through, you notice my arm doesn't end up over here. It's because I still have muscles. Right? You act like you don't have any muscles in your back. You go, well, I had to throw this really hard, so that's why my arm's wrapped around my neck. You know, rear straight, hook, and it's still right there. Use your core. So we're going to work this in a positive, steady count, steady beat combination first. Next round we'll be doing the broken rhythm. Okay, but you can't do broken rhythm unless you can do the regular rhythm, right? 1, 2, 3. You can speed up. You can still get power. Then more power to you. But if it's starting to look like, slow down. Okay? Make sure you're covering your chin. It's the feeder's job to tell you if you're dropping your hands. Even a little. Okay? He'll tell me, don't worry. Once the camera moves away, he'll tell me when I'm dropping my hand. Boom. Boom. Shoulders covering here. Snapping this hand back as you come into your hook. Looking over the forearm, it snaps back down. When I'm closer, I'm in more boxing stance. Bajong stance is for the fighting measure. Don't stand here like this. This would be bad. Okay? You guys understand the drill? Just lead straight, rear straight, hook.
Yes, Sifu.
You big?
Yes, Sifu.
You good.
Ready?
Yeah, good. Steady rhythm no matter how slow or fast you go, right? So if you're first to hear this, you shouldn't go slow. Start very, that means not too fast, man. So, broke his wrist, but right.
Jacob Tackett.
It's been a while.
Good. Yeah, pop it up right at the last second. Right at the last second. Comes off this pillar. Pull up the lead hand.
Dropping his hand.
Or you snap off your lead.
I mean, there are a lot of cases where we do it like that. We're keeping that one down quick. So we're trying to get the power. So you get more power.
Don't pose.
Thanks. 1 minute. 60 seconds remaining. Put it up. Get the technique down. Drop in your lead hand when you throw your rear straight.
That would be the primary principle takes it that way. Are you gonna do it that way? No, we're gonna do it that way here, but it's hard. It's easier.
Body for your
Do it the hard way. Practice it the hard way. And then you can do it the hard way.
10 seconds. And G. Okay, hold it, gather. Guys, when you do the combination, any combination, right? This is the most common. I don't know. I guess anything similar to this is common. When you throw the lead straight by itself, people seem to not have too much of a problem bringing it back here. But when you throw the rear straight off of this, right? It seems like everyone wants to do this for some reason. I think we kind of proved about, I don't know, 30 some years ago that, or 40 some years ago that just putting the hand here was a bad idea. And Bruce may have had a comment about that. But the idea, guys, is that when you punch, this should be snapping to your ear. The rear straight, the fully committed rear straight, is like a new stance. It's completely committed. Before everyone starts whining and complaining, you hear people, they see one video like Tackett said, and they jump over it. This is a fully committed punch. There are times when you're going to be closer and you won't have the time and you won't have the distance to fully commit the punch. That's fine, but this is what we're practicing. Okay. So straight lead, rear straight. Where's my hand? Here. Where was my shoulder? Now, by the way, I dropped my hand on purpose so you guys can see this here.
Yes, you
Boom, boom. This is covering this side of my jaw, not this. Okay. Here, everything's tight. Neck is flexed basically a little bit to protect you from the knockout. If the neck is loose when you get hit, you're going to get the concussion more easily. Here, rear straight is here. Weight is on the lead. Weight is on the lead leg. That's which leads the shoulder. And then the hook. This is the other part. People are doing this. Right. Lead straight, rear straight. This is the one I was talking about already. And then the hook, and it makes you feel real good because it's coming down from here. Right. Now, so it should be jab, or lead straight, rear straight, cover the chin. Snap this back to your chin like you're pulling a slot machine handle, right? You guys pulling to your chins, right? And then that's right where I'm driving my hip across. I'm not pivoting my feet, all this crazy stuff. You'll see my heel lift because I'm driving my weight from the toes, if I was pushing something, driving my weight across, center. That'll knock somebody out. Who shot themselves? Okay, so now we're switching it over. Make sure you guys don't start talking for 10 minutes with your partner while you're in the middle of the drill. But you can say, you're dropping your hand.
Yes, Sifu.
Dropping your lead hand. That's all you need to say. Dropping your hand. Pretty soon, the advanced guys, in our advanced class, you're supposed to smack the guy upside his head when they drop their hands. That's really, really a wonderful way to train because it really helps the person better than saying it. But tonight, because I want you to focus on your technique, I'm just going to let the guy tell you for the first 5 times.
Yes, Sifu.
Okay, so here we go. Big. That means get ready. Go.
Working.
Don't,
Yes, Sifu.
yeah, don't when you're coming like this. Don't go bring it way over here because you can't recover with it. Right there and back.
Yes, I thought that was the first time you heard that.
That's better. That's much better. Yeah.
Where's the power on your straight lead?
The problem when they start doing combinations and they make it a jab cross, they don't do it a straight lead. Don't try to go too fast.
Yeah, that's right. That's the whole reason we're doing this tonight. We're trying to get power on all three, guys.
Okay, you're not doing a jab cross hook. Straight lead, straight rear hook.
You have to slow it down so that you're getting the technique right, guys. You got to be able to drop your weight into each hit. Then you can speed up a little bit. Can't be like me overnight.
Where'd the grandson go?
He's here. He's in the drill.
There he
The
is.
tall guy.
See, I was charisma. And you're right away where he was. He's been in it. I run to the family.
Okay, you got 30 seconds. All right, Pete, for a second. Last 20 seconds. Let me see you guys put a little bit more on your lead straight. Okay. Make it less of a jab. I'm not even going to mention this very straight. Try to do it on all three, but focus on the lead straight because what I'm saying is, ta ta, boom. Now that's okay if that's what your plan is, but that's not what I said to do in this drill. These are fully committed, what we call positive, 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 right? Boom, boom, boom.
Does this go on as a tape too?
20 seconds.
Yeah, it'll be there after.
Yeah. There, that's
That was a straight lead. That was a lead that looked straight that last time. Nothing else. No, it's got a.
That's look like the little thing on the other side.
And G. That was better. That was better. Is that better? I didn't feel better. Does that feel better? Yep. Okay, now switch over. Hopefully you guys are tired of this.
Don't forget your deodorant next time.
What country are we in? This is America. You guys always forget your deodorant.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Okay, here's the drill. So we're basically going through some basic sets of ideas so that you guys can remember and train them on your own. And it's make sure I remember to train them with you. But these are all tools that you guys can do on a heavy bag or with a partner. You don't need, once we've done this a few times, you really don't need an instructor there with you. That's the kind of the idea with this stuff. But you really, the mirror is going to be your best friend. Once you know what you should be doing, I mean, when Mike and I were filming the videos back in the day, I mean, in seminars, whatever, people tell you you're dropping your hand, you're like, I don't drop my hand. You know, you look at the sure enough, there's your hand doing way down here. So get in front of a mirror and just throw that. Don't think about it at first, but watch and see what you do. Oh, here, not to here. You know, pick that up. With these drills now, we're working on a progression. Okay, so the progression now is we're going to work with broken rhythm. But now, even then, broken rhythm can also cause people to want to drop the power. Now, let me restate that. You can do a negative, positive, positive. What I'm saying is the positives can lose their power. The negatives, it's okay to lose the power. Okay, so that's why it's a negative. So if I go, so I'm going to let you choose, and just the feeders have to be aware. So if I do negative, positive, there's my broken rhythm. Right? So my rear straight should still be strong. I'm just touching this to get his attention. Now again, we talked about this last time. Doing a broken rhythm along the same line is less effective than doing it on two different lines because he's already protecting that line. So if I hit it and then hit it again, whether it's broken rhythm or not, his hand's still there. But this is a drill. Okay, I just want you to practice the hits. And then it's also harder for the feeder to hold here, but we can do those as well. So if it's negative here, I'm here, then I'm going to come off the ground with the rear straight, the lead hook. Or you can go, broken rhythm would be on the second one. Boom. So this one's harder because of how you're leaning your body and you have to pull back. So it's boom, right? I'm going here. And that one's not easy to do. In fact, we did this last time, maybe a class or two ago, and people were really struggling with this one because you're putting your body this way and then suddenly you're trying to go this way. Well, you're working the core. That's the whole point of the drill. It's just a drill. It's to condition the body to hit with power on different rhythms, different distances. Right? So, broken rhythm. Now, if you put the broken rhythm at the end, it's kind of pointless. Power, light. And you're welcome to throw it in there once in a while if you want, but it's kind of, why would you finish a combination like that? unless you're going to throw something else. Boom, 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 right? Okay, it comes after it. But we're not doing that yet. So, jab cross hook, lead straight, rear straight, lead hook. Using broken rhythm, you guys choose whether it's the first or second beat. Okay, you bet. Go.
So positive, negative, positive.
No pressure.
So just one of them, yeah. Positive.
You use your lead first.
You're -1.
Positive or a little more power? Just, I know you're a little slow, that's fine, but a little more power.
So which one's the negative?
Yeah. Second one.
Second one. So barely touch it with the second one, so that you can go quickly with the lead. Boom. Touch it. Boom. Okay. It's yeah.
Just trying to
Yes, much better. You see how you feel when I come up from underneath you? It's a hard one to do. You gotta really dig into your legs. Boom. There you go. So, up, boom. If you're pushing the second, if you're putting broken rhythm on the second. Yes, negative.
Yeah. Body first.
Gotta slow it down. Think of the rhythm on the
Go right into that lead. Go right into
boom. Yes, you got it. Who's got it?
Time to change it over, right? Change it over. No, change it over. I'm dying here. I'm dying.
And G, switch it over. See? Told you. I told you. Go through a lot, which means you guys have to practice this. Where?
Now do it right.
At home. Homework. This is class. You have homework.
Wow, you went right under it.
Yeah, the back end.
a little quick on the third one. Second one.
That's how I'm like, let's test it out.
Nico, come over here.
Megan's a light.
Yeah, come over here.
Shoulder. Burn.
Boom.
Good. I noticed I slowed down. Something wrong.
What's that?
I don't feel this protection. This is fun.
Here, you come back.
This is negative. Okay, Chief, let me have you hold for him real quick. I feel I'm exposed, right? So he's trying to show me everything. Just one of them's a fake. It's just barely touching. You're just selling it, right? And then, so think about it, like if this is drum. You didn't add any more beats to it. It's only 1.5. Right? I mean, it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay. There you go.
Perfect, man. Perfect.
Ready?
Got him right in the head.
What's that?
You got him right in the head with that glove.
What I'm doing is
Yeah. We can do that again.
Okay. That's it. Show me the next drill.
okay.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it.
You can go to cross, hook cross, or
You're
broken
close.
rhythm.
You're close. It's triple scoop kick.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Yeah.
Not at
Very
all.
close.
You're very close. Okay, so
So
this
this is
is
the
happening.
curriculum. JKD
Now,
curriculum.
I got one of these in me before my back. Sometimes the discs will explode out, so cover your eyes. I'm gonna do the full slide shuffle in. I'm gonna do the slide shuffle in. But instead of doing a pendulum, okay, I'm not gonna pendulum here. I need a bigger pad. That's okay. Yeah, just use this one for now. That's another thing I've broken, isn't it? Just for now, you can give it back in a second. Okay, so instead of doing a full pendulum, I'm coming in with the first one. That's the first, second, third come off the ground. But you need to use the ground. It's not going to be using the leg, right, as much. It should be okay. Moving in, try to hit center. Okay.
So there are 3 positives, Sifu.
3 positives. Just entering, following with 2. Now, you guys have seen Bruce Lee. I gotta say, I don't see a lot of JKD guys using the ground to pop. Guys in other martial arts do it. Bruce Lee did it. A few of his guys did it. Bob Bremer did it. One of his guys. Some of his guys.
Only Jean-Claude Van Damme did.
Van Damme didn't do it right.
I don't know what to say about Bruce Lee. And
Bruce did it. You see him in what is it, Way of the Dragon? He's wah, 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 and then he's up here trying. And then he did hee hee. No, that was something else. Different, so different one. But okay, so slide in, knee comes past the pad. So now this is what's really good about this, besides just practicing really fast combination, is that to do a proper one, your knee has to snap. Okay, down. Because you're trying to get down to the next one, it kind of helps you. But what a lot of people are doing is, and it's really slow. Now again, what if he blocks? And I'm doing this, and it takes that long to go down. He's a grappler or whatever, just a guy that's really aggressive. Shields his legs, and I'm doing this. That's way too long to be on one foot. So you have to practice these kicks. You can't assume you're going to hit. Although I've got a pretty good record. So does he. That's accidental though. Okay, so now that's it. We're going to do 3 this round.
yes, Sifu.
2 minutes.
Yes, Sifu.
Take care of your back. Pay attention to your lower back while you're doing it. You might have to stretch out again. You're not rolling me, I don't know. Go! I said go! Seven-minute rounds we're doing. One day we might get somebody that was like me when I was young. An amazing.
It'll never happen again.
You want me to kick that?
Melvin left for work.
Not going to talk about him live.
Not going to talk about this guy.
Oh.
I'll talk about this guy. Who is the little skeleton that puts these on?
Paul.
Good. Paul?
Eat it.
Okay, try to keep your pelvis square. Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Oh, okay.
It's here. And it comes right. It's moved right that way, and it's going to make me keep your teeth. Sehr gut. Molto bene. Très bien.
What are you developing by doing that?
When you snap, and actually the explosive is coming off the ground.
rebound?
What's that?
The rebound?
The rebound, yeah. That rebound coming off the ground, the explosive combinations and kicking it. And it also can help with stealing step combinations in your punches.
Would you ever do it for real? 3 like that?
3 now, probably. I mean, the fact is, you hit a guy in the nuts once. Hopefully, the second one's going to hit. Usually, they're not exposed. Again, this is a drill they're putting on the explosiveness of the kick. Right? And the rebound.
Oh, yeah, 3 nuts.
Oh, yes, we know. Thank you for getting that on live streaming video.
How were those?
They're fine. That's Mike.
No, it was about there.
Right there?
You're in the middle.
Well, I've been here for like 5 months, so
Yeah, Harry.
that's good.
I didn't show it though. I made you look good, don't worry.
You're hitting it. Gently. A little harder. A little harder. Really good.
Yeah.
Okay. You bathe? Yes, you. I just said you bathe. I'm feeling excited. Go!
Down.
I'm excited about it.
Someone asking me if you can sit out for the bridge.
You already mastered the drill, huh? Okay. That means he's a white belt. Nice. Lovely. Not bad for a guy that's not wearing blue shoes.
How long until those things break?
I've worn these for 2 years now? Yep. He's only lost 5 toenails.
Are you gonna put the hook on the end of it after?
We're doing that next time. We also have a progression drill that works some of this stuff where you just go do 2, then 3, then 4, and you go up to 10. We'll do that for a lot of the kicks, but it takes a long time for a class like this. It's kind of a warm-up drill.
Kind of like the Muay Thai thing where you keep moving around bad.
Yeah. What's up? See? Who knows what's up? Who knows what's under this drill? You might have to have a second hand on it. Feeling tired? Would you like down the ball, sir? 2 hands. Yeah. Good job. Did I hit your hand?
No.
Sorry, I'm feeling pretty good. That's right. You know what I do. I'll just hit your arm.
Okay.
You hold 2 sides and I'll hold 2.
Okay, G.
Very good.
I'm better than everybody, that's the problem. Stand very high. Very, very high. Hello?
Wait.
Paul's here. Yeah. No, he's screaming. Go, Tim. Kimchi's not doing very well.
Oh, that's good. Good. I like how got like 2 more drills left. It's broken.
I got
Broken
the-
rhythm on the
I got the
Similar.
next one.
broken rhythm.
Scoop kick to hook kick.
You're very close, but in Jiu-Jitsu we call it a hook kick. We can talk about Thai boxing. I love Thai boxing. Okay, here we go. What are you doing? I'm not going to. You better hold it. Okay.
I never understood what they call it. No, actually, because of the angle, right? But
Yeah.
every other martial art, that's the hook kick.
Yeah, that's what we call a heel hook. Bruce Lee liked it off of the side. We'll get into it. terminology.
Nico.
Sorry to interrupt.
Hooks, yeah, he's just streaming live. It's okay. Don't worry about that, Nico. We'll go ahead.
It's not taking up our time, the world's time.
The world's time. The world is watching. Okay, so to start with, we're just gonna do the same drill, but I'm gonna go 2, and then the hook kick. Okay, now why did he move back? Because the tool has more reach. In pervs, I can't say that it's longer. You guys always come out with something. Okay, so here, boom, then the hook kicks at the end. If you guys are working on your half like you should be able to get power off the kick here because you're using your hip. Right? Now, some of you might need to start with just one kick beforehand. I don't know. If you need to, that's fine. Just take off the second scoop kick. Let your partner know. Okay. So, okay, that's going to be right there. So you're working on power, speed, and then that wrist.
A little bit.
And then, now guys, when I'm demonstrating, I pose at the end, and I do that as a habit. Don't do that. The idea is I'm trying to show you on the hook kick that the hip's over, the heel's over, and a lot of times I'll stop so you guys can see what I'm doing. Don't get in the habit though of ending like, it's a nice balance practice, but it's a bad habit in fighting. So just, and then back, be ready to move again. If you can't take a step, you haven't recovered properly. Your weight's like that, and you have to shift, and you haven't recovered properly.
Okay, you want us to do 2 scoops and then the hook kick?
2 scoops unless you're not up to it, just do the one, but let your partner that's holding them. Look what you're going to do, I don't care. Because we're going to do something different next. It's even funner. So go, here we go.
You want to do 1 or you want to do 2 scoops?
I'm going to do the time.
1 for now, and then we'll would you just want to do 1 or 2? I can't have it.
Okay, one thing I do when I just look at try to get your toes. Like you're hitting with your shin. Scoop it. Then 1. Are you going to do 2? 1.
Full drill.
This way. Pop, pop. Okay. Come back. Back on that first second, nice.
Oh, okay.
First scoop. Oh yeah!
How much time would you put into developing that kind of a combination? Like,
I put a lot of time into that. It's for the explosive power. The idea, again, the drills, you can change them up to whatever you want as long as you're working on explosive movement. But this all comes from the foundation, the half drills and things like that. If you don't have the half drill down, then you're not going to pivot your foot on the hook kick. You do a lot of nonsense. So it's kind of a demonstration that you can start to put the techniques together at a more advanced level and also work on explosive power. Then in sparring, you can do with kicks and ball kicks or whatever you want. But there's it's also, some of the kicks are a lot harder to do with a drill like this. You just wouldn't do it. Like side kicks. Side kick can stomp on the ground. So, it doesn't, unless you're covering distance, it wouldn't work. But I used to practice these every day. I could always kick somebody in the head. It's like, and I don't kick the heads in real fighting, but for my students, I will. For the sake of them learning. Back when my hips were. Okay, G.
That looked like a silent for a second.
Too close. Second one? Lean back and do it.
It was supposed to be 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2. But the second one I turned and it felt just like a cycle. I was like, let's go.
Do it. Let's go. Go.
Do 1 slow so I can gauge your distance first. Up a little higher on the hook kick. Right there, fine. They're holding for the soup cake, but right
Do the 2 count. Do the 2 count. Just scoop to hook.
Oh, just make your punch that.
Do it again.
Up a little higher.
Why? Oh my goodness. We're going to start talking about Bruce and playing medicine. Don't kill it. It bites, by the way. I had a kangaroo crash on the show for my work, and it just didn't run from people. I think I got poisoned by speed. Not bad killing it. Intense. 10 seconds.
Sorry, Chris.
And right back.
And heat. Push back. Okay. Can everybody do it with 3? Yes. Sure. Okay, so here's what I want to see. This time, the second scoop kick will not touch the ground. In other words, we have to speed. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now there's different ways of doing this, and this is a common. It's a committed kick. A full. So again, you're not doing negative. So you're still doing a full kick. You're just not taking the time to set it down. So the half drill is really important there. Get your hip over, get your heel around. Boom, boom, boom. Right? This kind of stuff was more for kicking people in the head. So again, Jiu-Jitsu practices it because the dexterity is useful, but it does not suggest that you go for head kicks in the street, even if you are 100% sure you can land them, even if you can land them, because it's easier to be taken off your balance. If he falls forward, you can be knocked over. If he just happens to be taking a step forward. So the idea is, like again I said before, I kick to the head sparring because it's beneficial to my students. Helps them keep their hands up. It helps them be used to a guy kicking to the head. And I think it's useful, for people to have the flexibility and all that. But with a combination like this, the idea was to draw the hands down, right? Boom, and then kick to the head. However, you can do something similar and go straight to the solar plexus, like a salat type kick. You can do a regular old hook kick, or you can go here, boom, and then drop and go to the knee. What we're just doing the regular hook kick here, because again, the fundamentals are the same, guys. That's what we were talking about before. You practice these things over and over again, because by developing that quick twitch movement, the snap off of the ground, it becomes easy to apply it to other techniques. Right? Okay, so I'm going to try this. My back is starting to tighten up a little bit, but it goes a little something like this. You're going to go. Okay, so you notice because I didn't do a negative, it's not that slick of a combination. It's just kind of, okay, now I'm turning over and I'm kicking. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's one side. Let me see. Time. Okay, so just popping your hip over. Boom, boom. Which is the problem for me. Okay. Maybe you can probably do it better than me.
Probably not.
But you're not throwing in a negative yet, right?
Not throwing a negative. That's why it's kind of slow. There you go. Yeah, so you did better than me. Just do the first bubble.
Yeah.
Off you go. There you go. Good. Yeah. That was not right.
Yeah. Touch the ground.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird. Yeah. Boom. Boom. That's it. Yes. Okay. You guys understand? You need more demonstration. Good. Who has it? Who has it? Say aye. Okay.
Slowly,
Okay. Go.
Oh, hopefully. I think my is done.
How about you're out? They hold for each other. No,
Yeah.
just he doesn't have any questions.
I can hold. I can hold.
They can hold for each other.
Okay,
Yeah.
slow.
Do you want to go? I can hold.
My back is good.
You went.
I got like maybe 2 more demonstrations.
You like this one? That's good. We're gonna do both. Yeah, both legs.
Practicing it. It's harder, bro.
It's just touch the ground after the touchdown. Boom. And then turn. There you go.
Practice on the punching bag.
I'm gonna end it here, Jeremy. Anything else you want to add? I'm gonna end it here.
Okay. Basically, what we're trying to work on is explosive power while keeping the technique. And as you can see, most of the people need to work. Keep their hands up by keeping proper covering, by working on recovery. But the idea for this drill is ease of movement as well as explosive power. Working on rebounding.
Stop my leg from